Hey folks, just another quick video on some guitar technique that I get asked about a lot. And the big one is obviously guitar chords. Man, oh man, guitar chords. They are difficult to do. I don't care what anybody says or what level you're at. Chords are always very difficult to do. I find them a lot more difficult than single line things or fancy picking things. Even to this day, learning new chords is difficult for me. So I'm going to show you how to kind of get over that. I want to show you the technique that I use, and for the beginners in my class and for the advanced students, I use the same thing. Basically what you do is you focus on your major scale. You need to remember the numbers 1, 3, and 5. That's 1, 3, and 5. 3 notes. That's all you need to think about. Or 3 numbers, 1, 3, and 5. That's your triad. That's the foundation of all the chords we do, or most of the chords we do. I'll give you an example. That's your F scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 5. That's what we hear constantly when we hear our major chords. And I used F because F is the tough one. It's always, a hurdle for people. F and B, and I'm going to show you how you can do both, or how you can start to practice both if you have trouble with them. First is we'll start with F. Learn your F major scale. 1, 3, 5, that's your F. And if you hit that first string, that's your F major 7. That's the major 7th just added in there. And that's how you can begin to learn your F. Most people, by the time they get to F, they already know their C. And this is very similar. And they're relative chords, so you can use them in conjunction with one another. So just do your C shape that you're probably familiar with, like this. And then you can switch down to your F major 7 just by moving your first finger and your ring finger down one string. This will get you one step closer to making your F chord clear. So you would just start on your C major, a 4/4 rhythm. F major 7. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back up to C. 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And if it starts to sound like this, then remove fingers. Remove a finger and just have maybe 2 instead. Get those clear. And if those aren't clear, then start with 1. And then add another. And then add another. Repeat this process. It's like rinse, lather, and repeat, and it will work. You will make sure that your chords will be much more clear and sound a lot better. And transitioning from the C to the F is how you can get used to transitioning to the F a little bit. This is where you want to begin before you tackle that big F chord. Most people try to tackle that big honking F chord right away. It doesn't work. You got to start with your triad, just like that. Same thing with B. Quickly, I'll show you the B chord that everyone hates. Whoa, yikes, that's tough. The same principle with B. You just use your triad. I'll show you the B scale. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 3, 5. What I do is ring finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string, pinky finger on the 4th fret, 2nd string, and 1st finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret. This one's trickier, but that's your B. There you go. And the same principle, if it starts to sound like this, just use one finger, then add another, then add another. And once you're comfortable with the triad, then you can look at a chord diagram and try to add your other notes. What they end up being is just those other notes are just intersecting triads that are just adding repetition or kind of a deeper sound to the chords, which is what most chords are. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. That's a pretty standard practice thing that I like to use with my students, and man, oh man, does it ever help. I have students that have problems with their hands, that are missing fingers, arthritis, you name it, and it helps them all. So I hope it helps you. And like and subscribe if you can. If you have any trouble with some certain chords, or you want some help with a particular thing, message me and I'll help you. Take care.